Well, happy Sunday, YouTube friends. 125 rods here, and as you can see, I've got all the warriors lined up here, right? There. Oh, I'm missing the a la carte. And there's like a 99 Mustang or something that I probably want to squeeze in here. But yeah, so we're still working on I use the Quick Shine, which is makes painting a lot easier, and I put it off. It was like the guys kept saying, "Okay, use bare metal foil. Use bare metal foil." And I said, "No, no, I don't want to do it. You can't make me do it. I won't do it." Right. So then I started using bare metal foil. Same way with the Quick Shine guys. I put it off and put it off, and then I had so many heartaches with paint, different paints trying to cover each one and stuff that I said, well, why am I banging my head against the wall, right? So, working on the Grand Sport here today, and the other day I put a scratch across the thing here, right? And I said, shit, now what am I going to do, right? Because what I ended up doing was, and I use mostly acrylic paints now, guys. And what I ended up doing is taking this paper clip, dipping it the end in the paint, and just dabbing over the track of the scratch that I left on it. And then I'm learning how to when you sand. First of all, you want to put a good coat of wax on your models. First, one or two at least, no matter how bumpy it is, right? And then I take a really, really fine. It's not even like sandpaper almost. It's like here I'll show you. It's this guy, whatever OP1 is, and that's not even. It's not even sandy. It's like you're just kind of. Well, that is a little bit. That one is, but I use the other side mostly, and that's just like taking an eraser and rubbing. it's not even. It's not even like any grits on it, right? So that's what I do, and then I keep sanding in between coats. Like I've got like this roof I'm trying to straighten out here. It's a little bit messy, but what I'm ultimately going to achieve is uh, when I get the coats that I want on here properly, I'm going to let that sit very long, you know, and then when I sand these things too, it's like really really light, and so then my ultimate goal. Then I'm gonna probably wax most of this car. Well, maybe not. I don't know. But I want to tape off the the front here because there's going to be a yellow band in the front here that goes across, and I might try to get it to come down in the center. So that's going to be tricky. So there you have it. So right now I'm working on this guy. I just washed them. If these are all setting, say you want to set them, leave them set in between coats of Quick Shine. Then I brush them off with the duster brush, and then I take them over to the water and wash them off because my biggest problem with this guy right now was the little dust things, right? That I forgot to wash off of this guy, right? But I mean, he's not looking too bad. He's getting pretty close. And then same with this guy. Now he's been sitting, so I'm gonna go over and wash him off, right? Because he's gonna get his coats of Quick Shine, right? So that's basically what we're doing. The Chevy's going to be left alone there. I've already done this process a little bit with him already. So, so yeah, that's another one. That's the one I mixed my own paint, right? And then, so what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, this one is this gold that I'm using is my first time at Deco Art, and it had to be the right gold. And this one says 24 karat, which is probably what I was looking for. I didn't even realize it, right? But and it's glittery, right? So I'm definitely gonna big fan of Deco Art. And I'm running low on my mixer like I thought I would. But sometimes I prime, sometimes I don't. Um, it just depends. If I feel I've got great primer, and if I feel like it's going to darken the color quite a bit, which it did on Chevy there. I wasn't thinking there, but that's okay because it's all right. It worked out. But anyway, so that's how I roll. Like the motorcycle, I didn't prime at all, right? And it was all on a white tree, right? So you know, so this gold has gone a long way. This gold has gone on like 8 different cars that I have here. Little Red Wagon's got this gold on it. This was the last of my Rattle Can Red, and I thought I'd just do a fade if I didn't mess it up too much. And I like that effect. That's the kind of fade I had on my 50 Ford, or my 49er, and that was pretty awesome. All right, so I got another tip for you guys here too while I'm at it. See, and then this guy. I just washed this vet off, so he's drying, right? So I want to make sure he's thoroughly dry before I before I put my next coat of Quick Shine on. So the tip I wanted to show you guys is here you go. This is a regular, because you reminded me of bare metal foil. I don't like bare metal foil to this day. I use it, but I hate everything about it. Still like day one. You can't make me stop doing that. But so this is this is a regular number 11 blade, right? I use a bigger blade, and I'll show you what they both look like side by side here. Here's what they look like side by side, right? So, and what I do with the bigger blade is I'll show you. I'll put you in the holder. All right, so I don't put this bigger blade in a knife for my bare metal foil. I use this big blade and I put my finger right over like that, and I follow the contours that I want, just like that. And it gives me better control, and it stops me from running off, because I like to make big troughs when I mess up on my foil. And you can control the lightness of how well you do it. And I just do that. And it works out, for me, it works out really, really good. So yeah, no longer do I use the hobby knife thing. I use my finger. And so, if you guys want, give it a shot, try it. And anyway, so that's my updated poop. So I'm still going. I've been working all day on the shining of these guys. It makes me glad that I have a cover coat on these, so they're less likely to get scratched up again, right? So that's my story, guys. And in fact, I think this guy is dry enough. I'm just going to take a little. I'm going to use OP this time, because I'm still seeing a few bubbles. I'm mainly looking at bubbles, tiny bubbles, right? Tiny microscopic bubbles. There, see, I'm not pressing down on that at all, hardly. Just enough to run over the bubble if I see one. Now this part the roof still had a couple bubbles. And I'll just kind of ever so lightly. And mainly it's, I think, more of how well my Quick Shine dries, right? And that bubble right there, I'm going to address with a different one. Yeah, because that one just kind of popped up a little bit here. I've had several coats of quick shine on this, so I'm not afraid to sand it. All right, I don't know if you guys can see this. And there, that should smooth it out a little bit. And I'll do just the roof and that hood part. Again, you know, I think I'm good with the rest of it. And this is kind of, yeah, this hood part is kind of bothering me a little bit too. There. Then I'll brush that off. All right. So that's the 125 rods update, guys. That's my Starry. I've been watching your videos, guys. Your videos are great. And I am out.